Hey guys, this is Locke. In this video, I'm actually going to correct a mistake I made and try to explain how it works better here. The mistake I made is actually referring to defense. It's a lot more useful than I gave it credit for. And to kind of test this out, I'm going to show you some examples of how defense works. So first of all, let me talk about the mistake I made. Before, I made the mistake saying that, you have your attack and then your defense, and attack minus defense is the damage that is multiplied by skills, and that's actually incorrect. It is not attack minus defense. I found out that defense is actually some kind of an overall damage reduction. It actually seems similar to this effect where it says damage decrease. So if I put an artifact if I put an accessory like that, I get 10% damage decrease, right? So it's similar. It seems like defense also works in a similar manner. But it actually seems like defense is even more powerful than damage decrease, as you will see in this example that I show. So to test this out, I need to have like a baseline defense, right? So my defense right now is 1892. So I'm going to check the damage that some bosses do when I have that much defense. And then I'm going to eventually add this item here, which is going to increase my defense by 386. And then we're going to test the difference. And this is what I'm going to use. So I can't exactly tell you how much defense, how much damage reduction defense provides, but I can say that it's actually a pretty decent value. So to test this out, we're going to go into one of the field explorations, and I'm going to let a boss hit Rudy. I'm only going to have Rudy and Karen, and I specifically chose Karen because she doesn't have any damage reduction stuff. She has like a shield, but it doesn't actually reduce damage. It just gives the shield, so I can still see the damage that Rudy will take, which is great, which is what I want to see, right? So I'm particularly paying attention to the Furious Strike skill, and I notice that there's a range. So I'm going to let the boss hit me 3 times and kind of pay attention to the values and see how much damage this boss is doing to Rudy as a baseline. So I'm just going to wait for a couple of, hopefully within the next minute, he hits me with Furious Strike, and I can kind of see how much damage I get. If you want to, if you don't want to pay to the process, okay, so here it is. Furious Strike, he hits me for 1400 damage, okay? So I'm going to let it hit me two more times because sometimes it's a range. So just bear with me. And it's funny that these guys can probably kill this boss by himself. So we don't actually need like a legendary plus Rudy, but I mean, I have like about 30k CP on them, right? So okay, so here's the second Furious Strike. He hits me for... I didn't actually catch that. Sorry. It was a blue number, so I didn't catch it. So I'll let him hit me one more time. I guess if it's a blue number, that means that he blocks, right? So I can't actually use that, so I have to wait for a red number to see how much he actually hits me for. So I will just do it one more time then. So we will just take 2 instead of 3, okay? So the first time was about 1400. This time it is 1400 again. So he takes roughly 1400 damage. We will use that as a baseline, okay? So now I'm going to add that piece of defensive gear that's going to give me an additional 386 defense on Rudy. So his defense goes up to 2278. Now if it worked like before, he should still be taking 1400 damage minus 400, right? But that's definitely not the case. So we will see how much defense this actually provides. Also, one thing to note is that it went from close to 1900 to over 2000. I don't know if there's a significant damage boost, damage decrease boost every 1000. I don't know what the levels are, but I know that there's some kind of level, and it's probably a diminishing return kind of thing. So the more defense you stack, it doesn't mean you will take 0 damage. It'll probably be some reduced damage, but that is what I have come to the conclusion, and I'm basically showing you this to kind of prove it, right? So we will see how much does he take from this Furious Strike. Before it was 1400, now he takes 1300. So he reduced by 1000 damage, right? Now we'll wait a couple more times and see how much he hits for. I've seen him take 1100 damage a couple times before with this exact same setup. So let's see. Hopefully it's coming up soon. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it doesn't block. He blocked. Well, that's not good. So we have to wait for a third time. he only has like 10% block rate, and that's like a natural block rate. I don't know how to reduce that, so that's why I chose Rhodey, like this Rhodey, and didn't choose another one that has like a damage decrease or something. So let's see. Oh, I don't want Karen to die. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully it doesn't block. It is 1200. Okay, so before he did 1400, 1400, now he did 1300, then 1200, right? So he's reduced, the damage he takes is reduced by between 1000 to 2000. I've also seen him take like 1100 damage before as well, so it could even be more than that. But basically, that's not a difference of like 400. That's way more of a difference, right? So that's why, okay, let's see how much he takes now. So I think that was 1200, right? So anyway, so I hope you can see that. So I was wrong about defense. Defense, it's not like attack minus defense, right? Because if it was, you know, I would be seeing a lot. Like I would be seeing the reduction in damage would be a lot less significant, but it seems like it's actually you know, like increasing defense by about 400 has actually drastically reduced the damage that he takes. And I mean, we can stop here and say, hey, now I know what I need to know, but I just wanted to show another example where he has 15% additional defense, sorry, not defense, 15% additional damage decrease to show you the difference, right? And it seems like when I tested myself, he seems to still take more damage with these accessories than he did with the increased defense. So it seems like that 400 defense that he has is actually more impactful than a 15% damage reduction accessories. So that's why, like, I've changed my stance on this. It seems like defense is actually really important. Before I thought that it wasn't that great, but you know, somebody on Discord actually talked to me about it. I think his name is Sun. Yeah, it is Sun. So Sun talked to me about it, and he told me that's not how it works. So I was looking into it. I wanted to make a video to put out a correction, and I wanted to put some information around that. So that's what I came up with this. Let's see how much damage he takes now. He blocked. That's not good. Why does he keep blocking? Only has 10% block. Right? 14% block. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that. I guess we just have to wait for a second reading, and hopefully it doesn't block that time. Anyway, thanks, Sun, for helping me correct this. I've mentioned it in several videos, so I hope you guys find the information that I put, and he blocked again. 14% chance twice in a row. So I hope you guys you know, find this information and actually realize that defense is more important. I will refer to this video from now on, and wherever I've posted defense incorrectly, I'll make a link to this video, so hopefully you guys can find this information. But yeah, defense is really good. So stack your defenses because it is pretty impactful. So he takes 12,700 something, right? So yeah, I don't know. It's before he took about, like, you know, 11,000 something and then 12,000 something with the defense, with the increased defense. So this is, I mean, we can do one more reading to get a better sense, but from my test before, it seems like that 400 defense is more impactful. I think it took like 13,000. That 400 defense is more impactful than that 15% damage decrease effects that I've done some tests of. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and again, you know, my apologies for the incorrect information before. That's it for this time. So if you guys have other comments, or actually, like, if you guys know the breakpoints of defense and how much, like, you know, an additional 1,000 defense, how much does it reduce damage? If you guys know that information because you've played on the Korean server for a while, let me know, because I would really like to know that. I don't have that information. I tried to ask around, but nobody seemed to know. So if you guys know of this, let me know, and I would be happy to, you know, include it in more videos or make an updated post about how defense works, things like that. Anyway, that's it for now. So I hope you guys have a good day. Take care now.